we are in the finals, a best-of-3 series, featuring the one, the only, Sporefreak! Playing in the upper left-hand corner, once again flying around in that bomber, his ultimate unit of choice being the ultimate shooter. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, flying around in her Lilith Neo, ultimate Jackal as her unit of choice. I give you the one, the only, MsMinx! Ladies and gentlemen, game is on. MsMinx drawing pads all over the place. She has the circles down pat. Man, that is one crazy path right there, guys. Look at that thing. All the turns, twists, corners, angles, everything like that. Totally OP, folks. Give it up. Who is going to win? Keep in mind, folks, this is a best-of-3 series. So even whoever wins here still would have to win a second time to secure the overall win in tonight's tournament. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Sporefreak, who is just rolling high on wins right now and just seems maybe almost unstoppable? Or will it be our girl MsMinx making it all happen, drawing the most craziest pads I have ever seen in the game sometimes? I have no idea, folks. 18 shooters, 4 bombs. Sporefreak realizing the strength and the weakness of MsMinx right now. He is trying to get this middle outpost online. If he can get this middle outpost online, he can make a quick bombing run right over here, wipe out all those Jackals, and take MsMinx completely by surprise as she has nothing left. Here we go, folks. It's on. Game on. Bombing run comes. MsMinx realizing it's in trouble right now. She's going to divert those Jackals out. Sporefreak is not going to have as much as easy of a time of bombing them as he was just having. There we go. Crazy pads all over the place, folks. And it is working for her. She's bringing in, drawing more pads all over the place. She's got the Jackals. Sporefreak sees them coming. He's trying to bomb them up, but those Jackals, just as ultimate Jackal versions, have so much more survivability. MsMinx close to death. Sporefreak decides to not use the bombs on the Jackals. He instead bombs MsMinx, throws up a ha-ha in the process. But is MsMinx going to get the last laugh here? I don't know. That was a huge explosion, took out so many of them. MsMinx is massively losing her Jackals, and Sporefreak defends beautifully. Takes minimal damage. Meanwhile, MsMinx is still taking damage on her fortress from those shooters. Sporefreak with a fantastic play, using those bombs in the right way. Really holds. And now MsMinx finds herself in a lot of trouble. She is 10 unit upkeep to 15 unit upkeep from Sporefreak. Sporefreak level 2 bombs, level 1 XP boost in here. MsMinx no abilities whatsoever. She devoted 100% of her resources to that Jackal push. And now that she lost them all, can she get back into it? She almost gets a kill on Sporefreak, but he will survive. Sporefreak just bombing everything. Since the fact that he is using shooters mainly, they are extremely cost efficient, and because of that, he can easily just keep throwing money away on those bombs and not feel the impact. 56,000 credits he's floating. MsMinx only floating 6,000 credits. Sporefreak way ahead. Can he maintain control on this? Can he win game 1 and get on to match point? He's feeling it. MsMinx massively getting ready, massively defending up her fortress, but as we know and as well as we just saw in the previous game, shooters do outrange Jackals. Last game, it was the completely opposite approach. It was MsMinx who had the Jackal, MsMinx that had the shooter, and Dissonant that had the Jackals, and as we saw from Dissonant and MsMinx with the shooters, those shooters were massively outranging those Jackals. The same thing could potentially happen again. Sporefreak getting every single outpost. MsMinx on a 20-second countdown before domination. Can she still do something to make something happen? She's still just defending her fortress. She's not even yet trying to push out. She's now going to push out. She's going to push out with all of her might. Try to overwhelm everything that Sporefreak has. Sporefreak, 38 shooters. He sees the Jackals coming out. He once again switches into bomb mode. But this time, there's so many more Jackals in support. It's going to be much harder. The bombing run starts. The units start blowing up. The area damage is real. The Jackals are going down like crazy. MsMinx cannot even neutralize an outpost. She is in domination. She is taking domination damage. She can lose almost every Jackal in the process. And Sporefreak is just handling it like a pro. Man, Sporefreak, total new side of him coming out. Is Sporefreak potentially the new Tournament Cup champion when we have our next official Carbon sponsored tournament? Is Sporefreak gonna get his name added to the cup? I don't know, folks. I don't know. Minx realizes she's dead. She has nothing left. She throws up the GG. Folks, game one will go the way of Sporefreak, who even does a little taunt before the game is over. Wiping his mouth off, tasting that victory. Wow. Sporefreak is just on fire anymore. Can Minx come back from this and take it back in game two to push this to a 3-game series, or will Sporefreak just walk away with it all in a 2-game sweep? Folks, there's only one way to find out, and that is to stay right where you are, tuned into OPTV Live. Game 2 will be coming up in just a few moments.